Hey guys, it is NCS Fan 001 here for another one of those trophy list analysis videos. Today's game is Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator. This is considered by many to be the final Five Nights at Freddy's game in the main, sort of like the original storyline, I guess you could call it. The original Purple Guy, original William Afton whole storyline of the first 6 games. And it is finally releasing on PS4. It has 2 versions like all the others, so presumably a North American and a European version. The game, of course, does not have a platinum. It has the same trophy breakdown, I believe, as the other ones did, with 10 trophies worth 315 points. 1 gold, 6 silvers, 3 bronzes. Purely because I've already done the other games, we gotta do this one for trophy list as well. So, this game is obviously quite different from many of the other Five Nights at Freddy's games because it's only partially true Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay combined with a lot of, actual simulation stuff where you get to build your own pizzeria. I'm going to assume this game is not free like it is for the PC version. The trophies are a little bit different this time around, as is the game. Terminated. Failed to meet your special obligations under paragraph 4. That is going to be earned by basically not doing any of the... I think that's actually the one that you get for being fired specifically. So for not doing any of the stuff with the animatronics and getting bankrupt and all that kind of stuff. So that should be rather easy. That's a bronze. Mediocre. Walked a fine line between pride and disappointment. That's another bronze. That's presumably for completing the game, only harvesting some of the electronics, or animatronics, or maybe even just going through the game without harvesting any of them. I'm sure that one of those trophies is for each of those different ideas. Bankrupt. Got sued into bankruptcy. That specifically says getting sued, so that means you have to have a lot of lawsuits, so just buy a bunch of really risky stuff and hope that you get sued a lot. That's actually pretty easy. That's a silver. Insanity. Saw something you weren't supposed to see. That is presumably the insanity ending, which is earned by, I believe you have to view something within the giant, egg baby thing, I believe is how you get that ending. And then dead. Caught dead, so die. That is going to happen probably no matter what. Now, I don't know what this trophy is specifically. It's called Blacklisted. We're back to the silver trophies. Was borderline criminally negligent. I'm not really sure what that entails because you already had one for getting sued into bankruptcy. So maybe this one has something else to do with that failure ending, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's the only one on this list that I have no idea what they want us to do. Accomplished. Obtained all 4 item sets. I assume that this is relating to all of the items within the catalog, of which there are a lot, including the pickles, the jar of pickles that no one really knew how to get. I'm not really sure. It doesn't specify if you have to do all of this in a single run, though I think to get the pickles you have to do everything in a single run. So I'm not really sure how exactly this would be possible to do in a single playthrough or how you would get enough money for it, but I guess there's a way to do it. Again, that's my assumption as to what this trophy is. Completion, our 1 gold trophy. Trap them all. This is for the true ending of the game, where you grabbed all of the animatronics and survived the final night. Pretty self-explanatory, and as far as I know, I don't believe this game is considered to be quite as difficult as some of the others. But I could be wrong on that because it's been a while since I've seen it. Gamer, won all the mini games. So that just says to win all the mini games. I assume it means every single one of them, not just the special ones that actually give you stuff. And then Lore Keeper, that is another, I believe that's another one of the possible endings you can get for finding secrets. And I believe it's 3 of the mini games. It doesn't specify if you have to do the one for, for Candy Cadet, where you have to get stories from it. It doesn't say anything about that. So overall, this trophy list looks to be probably a little bit easier than some of the other Five Nights at Freddy's games, just because the game is only partially Five Nights at Freddy's and partially, building a pizzeria. Now, that being said, the actual survival portions can be pretty tough, especially if you screw up with the grabbing the animatronics at the end of the night. But if you get really good at doing that and can do that, consistently every night, then you're probably not going to have too much trouble overall with this 100%. So like I said, I think it might be one of the easier ones in the franchise. I don't know when we're going to get the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and I also don't know if we're ever going to get Ultimate Custom Night on PS4. I don't know if that's ever been confirmed to be happening. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you for the next one.